Good evening to you all. Welcome to week three of this nationwide graduate IT Employability Skills Bootcamp. The bootcamp is organized by Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. And as always, we used to start by sharing our outlines. That is what we are going to cover for the day. Our today's outlines goes like this. We are going to have a recap on week two. That's what we have covered last week. Then we are going to discuss on Microsoft Word. We are going to wrap it up today. All the things that you need to know in Microsoft Word. That's what we are going to wrap them all today. Then we are going to have introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint. Hopefully, we are going to cover the Microsoft PowerPoint tonight. So we are going to wrap up the Microsoft Word, then introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint, and we also wrap the Microsoft PowerPoint all tonight. Then we have Q&A session, which is question and answer. Then we will have conclusion, and then we call it a day. So this is what we have discussed. Sorry. Yes, last week we talked about tables, and we have all seen how you can create table, how you can customize table. Maybe when you are creating a list or you are creating agenda or something, we all see, I believe you can all create a table now. Then we also talk about pagination, how you insert a page number on your page. Even if it is 100 pages, you can simply uh, uh, insert a page number to them with just simple touch. Then the next thing is watermark. Last week, we also talked about watermark, where we said watermark is used to show more personalization. It's used to show more personalization in your documents. Maybe if it is an official document, you put the logo of your company inside that document. So that logo you put is personalizing your what do you call it, your document. And if it is still in the if the document is still in your company, but maybe it's confidential, so it's showing much more personalization, or it's showing much more emphasis that this one is restricted to some high level of people. We also talk about headers and footers, where you can simply write the headers. Maybe if it is a proposal, maybe you can write wrote and prepared by so person, maybe the author or something like that. So that's what we use headers for. And we also seen how you can simply customize your headers and put, what do you call it, shapes, then customize your shape depending on how you want it. So that's what we have covered for headers and footers. Then we also talk about, we also said that in headers and footers, you can simply use an image. I'm seeing so many messages. Let me read. Let me see. Okay. So as I said, you can also insert an image in, what do you call it? You can also insert an image in your header and footer. You can also insert an image in them, and it will reflect in all of your pages. Then we also talk about shortcut keys from Control A up to Control Z, where we see how you can use shortcuts to simply perform some tasks without using any mouse. Just using your keyboard, you just press this and that, and it will automatically perform a specific task. Maybe you want to create a new page, you press Control N. Maybe you want to centralize your text or header, you just press Control E. So all those shortcut keys you are seeing, they are something very important, and if you are using them, it will make your work much more easier and faster. So that's what we have covered last week, and I believe we have done justice to last week class. Then the next thing we are going to talk about tonight is Microsoft Word 30. In Microsoft Word 30, it is just the wrapping up. This Microsoft Word 30 is not a special name. I just gave it name based on the subsequent classes. It's not something special. It's just that I gave it a name based on the subsequent classes. So Microsoft Word 30 is just the wrapping off and of the previous classes in Microsoft Word. And in this class, we are going to talk about things that has to do with page break, section break, um, advanced pagination, and we are going to talk about how you insert a table of content, and then we wrap it up and move to Microsoft PowerPoint. I think let me quickly open my Microsoft Word tab so that we can just yeah. So as I said, we are going to explain the page break, section break, then what again? Um Advanced pagination, then we talk about table of content, then we call it sorry, we move to MS PowerPoint. So let's see how it goes. For the page break, when we talk about page break, we are talking about maybe if you want to move to the next page, maybe after you finish typing what you want to type in the previous page or in the current page you are in, and you want to move to the next page, is that's what page break is all about. Let's take for instance, maybe you are writing a project. Let me just say chapter one. Introduction. Maybe you just start typing. Let's say you finish your let's say this chapter will introduce this and that. So let's say you have finished typing your chapter one and you did not come to the end of that particular page. And actually, you have to move to the next page for you to, what do you call it? For you to start typing chapter two. You are not expected to type chapter two somewhere here. No, you are not typing chapter two in the same page you are writing chapter one. You have to move to the next page. So I know a lot of people may say, so if you are done with chapter two, you want to chapter one, you want to move to chapter two, you just keep pressing enter, 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 enter like this until you go to the next page like this. So that is a very, very bad idea of using Microsoft Word. If you want to move to the next page immediately after you are done with the current page and uh, you don't want the next write up to be in that particular page, all you do is just press Control and then you just hit enter like this. Once you press Control and you hit enter, it will automatically move to the next page. And another way you can do it is just uh, come to layout, then you will see breaks. You see, this is break. Then you just click on this page break. It will automatically move to the next page. So that's what page break is all about. It's just like moving to the next page without exhausting the existing page. So that's it for page break. The next thing is section break. So for the section break is somehow it looks somehow similar to page break, but they are not similar, but they look somehow similar. Page break is also moving to the next page, but in this context, the page break is like you are having two independent documents in one file, two independent document in one file. Let's take, for instance, um, um, preliminary pages. We all know preliminary pages in research. So let's say you have your preliminary pages before typing chapter one, sorry, before you start chapter one, you have to write the preliminary pages. Um, oh, let me give you the first example before I give you the example of preliminary pages. Let's say in this chapter one, you have you have a diagram that is the page setup of that diagram is in what do you call it? It's in landscape, not portrait. You know this type of what do you call it? This type of page setup is portrait. So you want the next page, which is this page, that is page two. You want this page, page two, to be landscape, not portrait. So let me just go to page orientation, then I click landscape. You see, once I click on landscape, it reflects to all the pages. So if you break your document into different sections, whatever formatting or whatever setup you made in the existing document, it will not affect the next it's not it will not affect the next section. Whatever formatting you made in the first section, it will not affect the uh, what do you call it? Next section. Now, let's say we are done with our chapter one. Maybe let me just write a lot of documents so that it will look more realistic. Yes. So good. So let's say I want my document somewhere here to be landscape. I want my paper set up here to be landscape. Maybe I'm designing something somewhere here. So what I will do, I will just come to this layout, then I will just click on breaks, then I will come to this section break and click on next. Hold on, hold on. Good. I will come to this layout. I will just click on section break. So you see, this section is entirely different from this section. So now let's say this one, I want it to be landscape. So I'll just click on landscape like this. So you see, if you can see it closely, maybe let me zoom it. So if you can see it closely, this one is in portrait. Sorry, this one is in landscape, while this section is in portrait. So let's say I only want this page to be in landscape, while this one I want it to maintain the what do you call it, the portrait. So I will click on section break on it also. Hold on. I will just click on section break on it. So you see, I've just clicked on section break on it. Now I will change the orientation to landscape. So you see only this page. You see only this page that is landscape, while the other pages, this one and this one are not sorry, are in portrait. I can recall when we are doing when we are doing our projects during our undergraduate days, there's a lot of people facing this kind of problem. If they have to do something in landscape, they will have to create a new document independently and format it into landscape. Then they print it independently. So if you want to do that, you just create your sections, you just make them into section, then you go ahead and do your formatting or your setups. The next thing after section break is advanced pagination. So advanced pagination is highly related to this section break also. Let me just let me just change this. Maybe let me open. Okay, so let's say I have this chapter one. This is my chapter one. You know, normally when you are creating a project, you have your preliminary pages, and your preliminary pages, please, it's like some people are complaining. Can you hear me? Some people are complaining. I don't know if it's their, maybe I pray it's from their own end. Please, if you can hear me, indicate in the comment section so that I can continue. Please indicate if you can hear me loud and clear. Good. So maybe, yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Abdulhamid. Thank you, thank you. It's enough. Maybe it's their network. It's their network. So let's just continue. So let's say you are creating a preliminary pages. So, these preliminary pages and research, they have Roman numbers. While normal section or starting from chapter one, they have what do you call it? They have normal numbers one, two, three. While for the preliminary pages, they have and what have you. That's the Roman numbers. So now we are creating that. That's the advanced pagination we are going to talk about. So just if you want to create a new section, you just come to section break like this. So you see now this section is for the main body of the text, while this section is for the preliminary pages. For the preliminary, I know, oh, we have title page. Yeah, we have title page. It's a page on its own. Then we create another section. You will know why we create another section, maybe when we start numbering them. Then we have certification. So after having this certification, sorry, let me zoom it so that you can all see what I'm doing. So after having this certification, maybe I wrote some brief write-up, which is 2 or 3 lines. I will have to move to the next page. And if I'm moving to the next page in the same section, I'm going to use page break, not section break. So I'll move to the next page like this. Then I will say maybe dedication like this. Then I'll move to the next page again. You see, it's page break. We are doing page break now. Um, let's say acknowledgement. Acknowledgement like this. Good. So this is what we have. Then this chapter one is in different section. So now what we will do is just, I believe everyone knows how to insert a page number. So I will just start with the page number like this. I will come to insert. Good. Insert. Then where is our page number? Here is our page number. Then I want my page number to be in the bottom. So I will just click on page number. So you see, I am having one in the title page. You see, I'm having one. Then you see this one, it's having two. So this one's supposed to start with Roman figure one, not two, not number one. It's supposed to start with Roman figure one. So now how do I do that? I will go back to my, what do you call it? Insert page again. Then I will come to page number, but this time around I will go to format page number. Then I will select the Roman numbers like this. Then after having selected the Roman numbers, I will come to this place. You see the continue from previous page was checked. Then I will change it to start at 1. Then I will just click on OK. So you see, once I click on OK, the title page is independently having its own number. And also you see this starting of preliminary page is having its own number. You see 1, we have 2 here, we have 3 here. So this one is another section on its own, but we have to remove it because it's not a section. Yeah, this is how we do it. Good. So this one also I will go to format page number again, then I will still start at 1. I created many sections. Hold on. Let me do them again. I'll get rid of all these ones. Good. So this is my chapter one. Good. This is my, so I will change this one to title page. You understand? Let me just name it as title page like this. Let me put it at the center. Then this one, now this acknowledgement is different section from title page because we have three section in the project. The first section is title page. The second section is preliminary pages. Then the third section is from chapter 1 to 5. And the fourth section is appendix, which include all those appendix if you have it. So now this acknowledgement will be in the second section of the project. So I'll go to layout, then I'll click on this. So you see this one is moved to the what do you call it? Next page. Then I'll click on page break again. You see this one, let's say dedication. Then I will go to the next page again, which is certification, for instance. Then the next one is table of content. Then maybe the next one, which is the last one, is abstract, like this. Then this one is different section. It's entirely different section from the preliminary pages. So now let's take it this way. Let's format this section. I will go to insert, then I will go to page number, format page number, then I will change it to Roman numbers. Then I will click on this start at 1, then I will click on OK. So you see this one is page 4, abstract is page 4, then you see this one is page 5, then you see this one continued from page 6. We have to format it again, come to page number, format page number, then we click on start on 1. But this time around, we are not selecting Roman number. We are maintaining this number format. Good. You see, so now you see we are having three sections. The first section is the title page. You see, the first section is the title page. Then the second section is where the acknowledgement starts. We have Roman number 1, we have Roman number 2, we have Roman number 3, we have Roman number 4, and we have our abstract, which is the last Roman number 5. Then the next thing is new section, which is chapter 1, and it's expected to start at 1. So this is how you categorize your, or you categorize your sections and uh, put the pagination the way you want. One last thing is that we have one issue here, which is the title page is not expected to be numbered. So we are going to be very technical in removing the page number, because if you remove it this way, all other page numbers will just disappear. So what you will do is just select this shape. You just find any shape. Maybe let me just find this shape. Then I will just put it somewhere here. Good. So you see, I will change the shape fill to white. Then I will change the shape outline to white also. Or I will leave it like no outline. So you see, I don't have any page number in page 1, and sorry, in the title page. You know, normally title page doesn't have a number. Then we started at page 1. So that is it for the advanced pagination. Then the next thing is table of content. So for us to do the table of content, we need to know what navigation pane is all about. It also help us in the table of content because it helps us to navigate from one chapter to another. But uh, let's just start the table of content and let's see how it works. So for the table of content, normally we have three headings in the project. Sometimes we have 4. But in most cases, we just consider the first three headings. The first header is the main heading, which include chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. They are all heading 1. We are all categorize them in heading 1. Any subheading that falls under chapter 1, for instance, background of the study, um, problem statement, M and objectives, and all those ones, they fall under heading 2. Even in chapter 2 also, anything that falls under any subheading that falls under chapter 2, since the chapters are the main heading, so any subheading that falls under that chapter 2 or chapter 1 or chapter 4, any subheading is what we labeled as heading 2. Let's take, for instance, maybe in chapter 2 we have review of related works, conceptual framework, and what they are all subheadings, and we tag them as heading 2 also. So for heading 3, maybe if you have a subheading under conceptual framework, that is subheading under another subheading, that's what we call heading 3. And also this acknowledgement, dedication, and what have you, they are all under, uh, what do you call it? They are all under heading 1. So now let's start styling them. Um, the acknowledgement, let's see, this is acknowledgement and it's heading 1. So I will just label it as heading 1. But you see the format is not user friendly. So we have to format this, what do you call it? This acknowledgement. How you will format is normal procedure. You just highlight it like this. Then you just change the font style into Times New Roman, for instance. Maybe the font size, let me just change it to 14. Then I will change this. I will bold it. Then I will change the font color to black. So you see, I have changed my, I have formatted my heading. Then the next thing I will do after I formatted my heading, I will just come to this place and right click. After I right click, then I will say update heading to match the selection. So you see now the heading match the selection. If I move to the next one, sorry, I have to centralize it also. So I will just say update heading to match the selection. So now any of my chapter 1, oh sorry, any of my heading 1 will be formatted in such format. If I come to this, dedication is also under heading 1. Once I click on it, you see it's just centralized. I will come to this one also. Once I click on it, you see it's centralized and it's formatted the way I want it. The table of content also, once I click on heading 1, you see I have it's like this. Abstract also, I will click on heading 1. Good. Then the next thing is chapter 1. So this chapter 1 also, I will just click on it like this. So you see, once I click on it like this, it's also formatted. Let me quickly do something here. I'll click on view, then open my navigation pane. It will allow me to see all the headings I'm having and the subheading I am having. Now, moving forward, let's say I have a subheading somewhere here. I will say 1 point.
Jibiya, Magama, Batsari.
So moving forward, we have a background of the study is a subheading under chapter 1. Please understand this. It's subheading under chapter 1, background of the study, maybe. Let's say background. I don't have to write it in full. So it's heading 2. Please understand this one is heading 2 because it's a subheading under our main heading. So I will just format it the way I want also. I will format it. I will change it to Times New Roman. I will increase the size. Then what next? I think that's all. Then I will say heading 2. It's heading 2. So I will right click and then just click on it. Let me remove this from gallery. So you see, this is a subheading under chapter 1. Maybe let's say I have problem statement somewhere here. 1.2 problem statements. So it's heading 2 also. This one is 1.1. You see, this one is just giving you an overview of all the subheadings you have. So if you have any maybe mistake in formatting it, it will help you to do that. Maybe let's say 1.3, I have and objectives like this. So I will just select it under heading heading 30. So yeah, heading 2, sorry, heading 2. So let's say under this I'm having M, then I have my objectives like this. So you see, this M falls under heading 3 because it is a subheading under heading 2. The subheading under heading 2 is heading 3. So I will just format it. Also, I will put it, I will change it to Times New Roman. Then I will increase the height, sorry, the size, the font size to 14 also. Then I will do the same thing. I will just come somewhere here, hover over it, right click, and then update heading 3 to match the selection. So you see it match the selection. Then I will come over here and just click on this. So you see the objectives are also selected. Now, you see, if you have so much heading, you just keep formatting them. Now, let's say here is our chapter 2. So now in our chapter 2, you know the chapter 2 is a heading on its own. Chapter 2, let me write it. So it's heading 1. Chapter 2 is heading 1. You see, as you can see, it's heading 1. I will just move to chapter 3 quickly. So that's, you know, there are a lot of subheading under chapter 2. So all the subheadings will be heading 2. If there are subheading under the subheading, it will be what do you call it? Heading 3. So now we'll move to the next page for us to write chapter 3. So I'll just click on section break, sorry, page break. So you see it's just give me where I should write my chapter 30 like this. Then I'll click on heading 30 also. For chapter 4, let's say here is my chapter 4. I'll just write chapter 4 like this, then it's heading 1. So if there is any subheading, you can write it. We don't have enough time, that's why I didn't write subheading, but I believe you all know that chapter 2 have a lot of subheading under it. Chapter 3 also have a lot of subheadings under it, chapter 4 and as well as chapter 5. Then references is also is heading on its own, and it is heading 1. So this is how you format your headers for Microsoft Word to know that, yeah, these are all headings and this is subheading. So if Microsoft Word knows that you are good to go now, you can simply create your table of content. Now, let's say I want to create my table of content. This one, I will have to change it to normal body text. Yeah, I will change it maybe 2 times more. So now, if I want to create my table of content, the first thing I will do is just to come to references. Then I will come to table of contents. Then I will click on select automatic table of content. Then I will click on it. So you see, once I click on it, it's automatically generated my table of content from chapter 1 up to, sorry, from acknowledgements, that's from preliminary pages up to the last page. And you see it's already automatically picked the uh, Roman numbers from where the preliminary pages are. It picks Roman numbers. Then the remaining ones are what do you call it? Normal numbers. So it's pick all the numbers based on the format. Maybe let me ask you one simple question, which you answer it in your mind, or you go and just maybe Google it or something like that. What if the table of content, I created the headings and everything, but I did not put page number, I did not put pagination. How will the table of content recognize? What will the table of content pick as page number? Please, this is a question that you need to maybe practice it and see how it will work. Or you can, if you are very lazy, just Google it. But I highly recommend we just try it without a certain page number and see how it will go. So I believe I did justice to this table of content stuffs, and this is where we are going to draw the curtain for Microsoft Word. Now we are moving back to Microsoft PowerPoint. Let's go. Let me reshare my screen. Good. Here we go. Good. So this is Microsoft's PowerPoint. We are going to have an introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint, what Microsoft PowerPoint is all about, and how we use Microsoft PowerPoint, the best practice, and what have you. So we are all going to cover it tonight. Let's see how it goes. Microsoft PowerPoint is one of the popularly known Microsoft Office tool. I think Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Excel are the most popular Microsoft Office products we know. And Microsoft's PowerPoint is basically used for presentation. Usually, it's used for presentation, and at the end of this class, we want every one of you to be to take home with experience on how to create a very interactive animated slide. You know, sometimes whenever you are delivering a lecture or whenever you are doing a presentation, your slides can contribute a lot. Your slides will contribute a lot in making that lecture you are doing very, very interesting. So, this knowledge of Microsoft PowerPoint will help you to know how you can create a very good looking slide. So, the first thing we'll do is to navigate to Microsoft PowerPoint and see the interface of Microsoft PowerPoint and uh, how it looks. But before then, there are some best practice you need to know about Microsoft PowerPoint. When you are creating Microsoft PowerPoint, you are not expected to put too much, what do you call it? You are not expected to put too much text. You will see someone writing or creating a slide with too much noise in it. That's not how it is expected. Just write short key points, then all other things, just say it out, just explain it up head. You are not expected to keep writing because if you are writing a lot of things or if you wrote a lot of things, it will not be more interactive. Then the next thing is your font styling should be consistent. You understand the font style, font size, and what have you. All those ones should be consistent. I'm having some messages. Let me read it out. Okay. So um sorry, I just read some messages, which I think we just continue. Um this message. So it's the font styling. Let's say you are using Times New Roman. So please maintain that Times New Roman. Let's say you are using um, let's take Hammad Technologies as an example. Let's say you are creating a slide for Hammad Technologies. You are expected to maintain the brand color, or any other company, you are expected to maintain the brand color of that particular company. You please do not write whenever you are creating a slide, you are not expected to maybe here write use blue color, here you use black, here you use yellow, this and that. This is a very, very bad practice of using Microsoft PowerPoint. You have to avoid what we call color riot. Then font size also, you have to maintain a consistent what do you call it? Font size. And your slide, as I said earlier, it shouldn't be wordy. That is, it shouldn't be too lengthy. If you are creating a slide, maybe just 2 or 3 lines, 6 lines maximum. Don't write too much noise. 6 lines is maximum, which is too much massive. So just write something very, very short, just keywords, just key points. Then your slide is supposed to be animated. You are not expected to just boom, put everything together. No, you have to take it one after another. When we move to the practical aspect of it, you will see what animation is all about. Then there is this issue of um, plan for the audience. You have to know the target audience. You have to know the target audience. If you are creating a slide, maybe for corporate bodies, or you are presenting something to corporate company or something like that, you have to make your slide looks very professional. But if you are creating slides, maybe for what do you call it? Let's say you are creating a slide for kids, so the slide will look childish. Maybe use some animation that's look childish and what have you. Maybe use some cartoons and what have you. Maybe if you are creating a slide for women and what have you, maybe you keep using pink colors and what have you. So you have to know your target audience and know so that you know the slide you are going to use. Then the last thing, but not the least, you have to rehearse the slide. What I mean rehearsing the slide is you play the slideshow so that you see how the slideshow will keep moving. If there is anything that anywhere that needs any what do you call it, that needs any modification or any alteration, you can simply do that, because sometimes maybe you animated your slide. Some of you that know the animation, you animated your slide, but if you preview it, you will find out that yeah, this place I did not animate it. I forget to animate this picture, or I forget to animate this. Or I forgot to animate this. And another thing is infographics. It's very important. Whenever you are creating a slide, please try as much as you can to find a relevant image to the context or to the point you are talking about. For instance, uh, in the last slide, let me just reverse the slide. In this slide, we are talking about Microsoft Word. I use Microsoft Word logo. But in this slide, we are also talking about Microsoft Word. I use Microsoft Word logo. But this time around, we are using Microsoft PowerPoint. I use Microsoft PowerPoint logo. So if you are using Excel, you use Microsoft Excel logo and what have you. So it's something very important, and it will grab the attention of the target audience. So I think let's just take tour in Microsoft PowerPoint and see how it looks. Then before then, please, I want you to suggest a topic before we finish taking the tour in Microsoft PowerPoint interface. So this is the Microsoft PowerPoint interface, and this is the homepage where we have as you can see, some of the tab we already discussed them in Microsoft Word that we have just finished. So we have this new slide. Maybe if you want to create a new slide, you see, this is my introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint. Let's say, for instance, I want to create another slide and name it Introduction to Microsoft Excel. So What I will just do is just click on this new slide, then I will create the new slide like this. Then you see this is my new slide and I can write what I want to write. Then we have layout also. This layout, it will allow you to select the layout you want. Some people, some slide, maybe they need the title and the body only. Some slides are for comparison, like this one now, they are for comparison. Maybe this is the first item you are comparing, and this is the second item you are comparing, and this is where you are going to compare them. Then here is the main heading. There are a lot of layouts. As you can see, there are a lot of layouts. Then we also have the bullet points. We have alignment or paragraphing in general. We also have this line spacing and what have you. So this is what we have for um, homepage. I think this is what we need for homepage. We have this, what do you call it? Shape fill, and we also have shape outline also. Then the next thing is insert. This is what we have in insert. We have inserting of image, album, shapes, icons, and what have you. Then for the design, this is what we have for the design. You see, there are a lot of different samples of the design to pick the one you want. But please take note of this. I'm telling you this for the first time. This is highly not recommended. Please, it's highly not recommended to use all this styling because the nowadays they are not friendly and they look too stylish. As you look at this one, is really there are a lot of colors. It's directly contradicting the best practice we talked about. So please, it's highly not recommended to use all these stylings. The best recommendation is to create your own stylings by yourself. So um the the next thing we are going to talk about, yeah, so this is transition. The transition is style or the format or the way you move from one slide to another. You see, let's say I want to, let me just put one so that you see it. So you see, how do I move from one slide to another? You see? You see, how do I move from one slide to another? That's what the transition is all about. While for animation is how do I move from one object to another? Take note, there is difference between slide and object. This one is a slide, slide one, slide two, slide three, like this. Well, this one, each and every one of them is an object. So how do I move from one object to another? Is what we call animation. Let's take, for instance, this one, I want it to display like this. This one also I wanted to display like this. Maybe when we move to the practical aspect of it, we'll see it. So how do I move from one page to another? That's what what do you call it? That's what the animation is all about. Then we have preview. That's if you want to preview what you have just done. Maybe you want to see how it works. So you see, this is just the two animation I've done, and this is how they work. Then after you are done with everything, maybe you want to preview everything. You want to put it in slideshow. You can just click on this. You see, we have from the beginning, from the current slide, custom slide, and what have you. So maybe let me just choose from the current slide. So I will start previewing from the current slide. So you see, um, you see, you see how they are moving from one slide to another. You see, this one is paid in, for instance. So you see the format they are moving from one slide to another is not uniform. So it's highly recommended that you use uniform transition. By now, I believe you know what transition means. So it's highly recommended you use uniform transition when you are transiting your slide. And also for animation, it's recommended please use uniform animation depending on your target audience. If you are dealing with, I told you, if you are dealing with gentle people or corporate people, you use something very professional. But if you are dealing with kids, you can keep changing maybe different kind of animation that is moving like cartoons and what have you. So you have to know your target audience so that you can create slide based on their context. Um, so basically, this is a brief tour on Microsoft PowerPoint. The next thing is creating a good looking slide. Now we are going to create a good looking slide. Sorry, before we move further, oh yeah, if we start creating the slide, you will see that. Please, do you have any topic in mind? Let's just have a topic, please. Someone suggested a topic, so let me just choose. Which topic should I choose? Insurance and its component and its importance. Someone said components of computer. Someone say this one I can't even pronounce it. Abdulhamid, this is your physics stuffs, maybe. Acufa, okay, a vulnerability assessment of groundwater in Gusau. Please, I need something very simple so that everyone will understand the context. I need something very simple, just simple topic, just a simple, very simple topic. So just a topic, so please, so that we'll just create a slide based on that topic. Someone said introduction to digital marketing. How say how to become a billionaire. Geopolitical zones. Role of auditor in these are they are all advanced topic, but I see a simple. I saw one simple topic: importance of hygiene, importance of personal hygiene in human health. Adamu Hassan, can you give us the outline, please? Any topic that you gave us, and make sure you can give us the outlines. Introduction to digital marketing. I don't know who can give us the outlines of his topic. Okay, so someone said basics of computer. I think we can pick these basics of computer. So just start giving me the outlines on basics of computer. Basics of computer. Give me the outlines. Let's see, what are the outlines on basics of computer? So if you are creating a slide, um, Hammad in Nigeria. Okay, anyways, let's start. Let's see how it goes. So you see, first, if you want to create a slide, let me just open a new slide, fresh. So you see, this is a new slide and it is a fresh slide. Um, the first thing is creating a cover page. That is the first thing you will do is just creating a cover page. Creating a cover page. So outlines, introduction to computer. Please help us with the outlines on this. Since Abdulhamid started giving us the outlines, our introduction to computer, please keep dropping the remaining outlines while I will start the cover page. So the cover page will be like this. I will say maybe um, let me just say, let me pick this one. I will delete this one because I don't think I need it. I will customize this the way I want. Um, I will say capacity. I will be as fast as possible because I don't want the class to be too lengthy. Capacity building training. Capacity building. So I will start with the capacity building. Good. I believe you can see what I am doing. I will have to make the size low. Yeah. So I will change the font size. I'll come to font size. I will select the font size. Maybe let me just select 32. Someone is raising his hand. Is there any issue? Sorry, we have already picked basics of computer. So just keep giving me the outlines. Please, the outlines should be based on, someone says they are not seeing the screen. Okay, sorry, please. Let me share screen. So some people started copying from ChatGPT. Please, can you see my screen now? Hey, someone copied this from ChatGPT saying people were, you see this, the implication of copying from ChatGPT. So, uh-huh, good. So, capacity building training. Now I will change the font styling. Let me just leave it as Times New Roman. Then the font color, I will use blue, I think. Yeah, let me use this blue. Good. Then, what next? I will bold it. Good. So capacity building training. So the capacity building training is powered by Hammad Technologies. Now I will copy the Hammad image, Hammad logo. Let's assume I don't have the logo. So I will open my browser now. I will have to share my entire screen, I believe. Let me just share the entire screen. Good. So now I will start. Let me just start. Oh my goodness. Good. So I will pick this logo. I'll pick this logo. You see, after having selected the logo, then I will right click on it. Then I will click on save image as. Then let me just say in this download, I will select this I will name it as Ahmad. It's not that I don't have the logo, but I want everything to be, I want you to see everything in front of, I will do everything in front of you. My screen is still not visible. Okay, I should hit it. Okay, sorry. I will do that. Let me reshare it. Please, is it okay like this? Can you see it now? Is it okay like this? Um, okay, all right, thank you. So now I have downloaded the Hamad logo. Now I will insert the image. I will go to insert from this device. I will go to download. So you see, this is the Hamad logo. Now I picked it. Good. Okay, so capacity building training on basics of, okay, so I will duplicate this. item. If you want to duplicate an item, just click on that item like this. So the object, if you want to duplicate an object, click on that object and then you just click on Control D. You will automatically duplicate it. So now I will just say on, you see, on basics of. Now I'll change the font color of this. Maybe I'll change the font color to black. Good. Then, oh, I think let's take this topic. Microsoft capacity building training on Microsoft Office package. MS Office packages. Good. So now I will go to this and download MS Office icon. Good. So you see, this is MS Office icon. I will just find the one that I think it suits me. Let me just download this. I will right click on it and then click on Save Image As. Then I will say MS Office, for instance. Good. So I will have to insert the image of MS Office. Maybe let me just go to downloads. I can just copy it, Control C, and then paste it somewhere here. Then you adjust it. So when you are adjusting an image, please don't adjust it this way. It is a very bad practice. Don't adjust it. Don't adjust the image on like this or like this or like this. No, you don't have to do that. If you want to adjust the image, come somewhere here, you see, and adjust it so that it will adjust by height and width uniformly. So you see, I have just uh, adjust it, and I think this is okay. So now you see, I have two colors. I have blue and I have this. Is it red or orange? I don't know. Whatever the color is, so we are picking these two color as our main color, then we maintain the black color also. So now you see we have three colors. We have what do you call it? We have blue, we have orange or red, whatever the color it is, and then we have black. So these are the three colors we are going to maintain throughout our slides, unless if there is need for addition where necessary. So now I want this color of this text to be let's say I want it to be blue, but exactly as this one. So what I will do is just to come to this, and you see, this is where I can change the font color, right? So I will select this eyedropper. You see it, eyedropper. Then I will select this icon. So you see, it maintains the same color with this logo. Then maybe I can say this. Then I will go for this one. Yeah. Then for this one, I will go for this. I will go for this. Yeah. Good. It's more catchy. Yeah. Then I need more text box. So I will just Control D. I told you Control D is for duplicate, and you can also hold Control and drag the what do you call it? So let me say by. So you see this by, I will make it smaller. I think it's okay like this. Yes. So this one, it should be okay. So let me just reduce the size of this. I think 32 is okay for this one. Then here I will say by, then so the font color, I'll maintain black here. Then maybe your title. Um, I will just select the font color. This is our font color. Maybe let me remove this. Adjust it like this. Let me increase the height because I want the Hammad technologies to be visible. So, so this font color, maybe I can change this one. Um, hmm. So you see, maybe I will have to write date somewhere here. I can write date somewhere here. 16th October. Let's say 16th. 16th October 2025. Good. So let's say this is today's date. Yeah. So it doesn't supposed to be bold, not necessarily. Good. For this one, If we want, we can change the font color of this. Sorry, not the font color, the this one. Yeah, let's change it to this. Then the fonts, hold on, good. Then the font color, I will change it to white. Good. So I think this is okay. If there is any other thing, you can just find where to put it. So this is our cover page. This is our cover page, and this is how we start the cover page. Now, the next thing is the title. Sorry, the outlines. You understand? The outlines. That's what we are going to cover. So I'm done with the cover page. I will just duplicate the cover page. So you see, I've duplicated the cover page, but I will get rid of all this, oh, almost everything, excluding this and this, maybe, and this. I will just say this. Good. So I will delete all the remaining ones. This one also, I will remove it. I will maintain only this one. Down, I will say outlines. Okay. So now let me save my work here. Let's say with three. Okay. So, um, let's say outlines, for instance. So now, for the outlines, I think which one I will. So first, I will put shape fill for this. Let's use this shape fill. Let us maintain this shape fill. Then for the shape outlines, sorry, for the text, I will use white. Yeah. So I want the text to be, what do you call it? I want the text to be at the middle. So this is how you put the text to be at the middle. Good. So I will increase the height. Maybe let me 24. So now I think, um, because I want to use the half of the page, I want to use the half of the page. Mm, So, yes, yes. So, okay. So now what are our outlines? Let's have our outlines. Let me reformat it. Or let me pick another text box. Let me just pick this text box. I've copied it and then paste it somewhere here. Then I'll put the bullet points like this. Then um Yeah, I want to. I think it's looking like this. So, what are our outlines? I believe you gave me the outlines. Let me see. Oh, let me just use my own outlines. MS Office packages, for instance. Then I will say MS Word like this. Then MS PowerPoint. So they should be at the right hand side, all of them. Good. They should all be at the right hand side. Then maybe let me see MS Excel. This. I'll say maybe MS Access. So now we will be taking them one after another. Let's go to browser again. Let me open my browser. Okay. So let me say MS packages. So I've searched it. Then I look for the images related to that. Can pick any image. I think, can we pick this? But this one is not that clear. Okay, so it's PNG, and I don't want us to use PNG for now. This is not where we are going to use PNG. I think we can use this one. Good. This one is not PNG. So let's use it. I will save image as. Okay, so please take note of this. Whenever you are saving an image and you see the extension like this, please don't use it. Don't use it. Whenever you see the extension as web page, don't use it. Let's see for this one. I save image as. Okay, so you see this one is okay. Good. So um let's say Excel, for instance. We already have uh, MS Word and PowerPoint logo, so I don't have to download them. I will download Access also. Okay, this is the logo of MS Access. So I think these are okay. Um, so for the image, let me just see. Hold on a sec. So I will insert shape. I will go to insert shape like this. Then you see. Okay, sorry, please. Can you see it now? I will go to insert shape. I will select the shape. So I'm selecting this shape. I will highlight it like this. You see, I'm selecting this shape. I will get rid of this. Yeah, I will get rid of this. Then good. Then for the outlines, yeah. So I think it's okay like this. For the outlines, let me just adjust it somewhere here. So now this one now, this image, sorry, this shape, I will go to shape format. Then I have shape fill. I will select the shape fill. Then I will come to picture. Then I will select the image I just downloaded. I think it's in downloads, but I don't think it fits the way I want it. What do we do? I think let's put Hammad Technologies image. Let's just use Hammad Technologies here. Or I will just use your flyer. Let me use your flyer. Hmm. Let me use your flyer. Ah, so I don't have your flyer. How comes I'm supposed to have it? Let me just get it. Let me quickly get the flyer. Hold on. I should either use your flyer or I should use Hamad logo if I can't get your flyer close to me. Mhm. So what is going on? Let me redraw the shape. Sorry, let me redraw the shape. Um, Let me use this. I think I'll use this image, this shape. So shape fill, I will select picture, then Let me use this. This picture is blurry. I want HD picture. That's why I have to keep changing. This one is not up to standard I like. Sorry. Let me go back to document. I think I have images here. No, I cannot see them. Let me see if I could get any reasonable image here. I need any image. So let me use this. I think it will fit. Oh, it doesn't fit. Anyways, let us use the first one. I think let us use this one. Though I don't like it, but let me just use it like that. So let me adjust the shape also. Okay. Let me adjust the height. Good. So for the outlines, for let me just get rid of this. Okay. So um, these are our outlines. We are going to cover MS packages generally. Then um, so in this next slide, we are going to talk about MS packages. So I will get rid of this. I will get rid of this. I will get rid of. Oh, let me hold on. I'll bring back my Hammad logo. Good. Um, we are going to talk about MS packages. So now I already have the image lists. So I'll go to the notes. I need this up to yeah, I need this. I need this. Then we have what other? Okay, we have PowerPoint and Word. So let me bring in PowerPoint and Word. I have the logo here. Then Word. Sorry, PowerPoint. So any image you want, you can just go online and browse it. This one I already have them. That's why I didn't bother myself browsing them. So this is what we have. Um, I'll start with Word, then PowerPoint, then Excel, and then MS Access. So let's say I want to explain the MS Word, so the MS packages first. So I will just duplicate it, then I copy this as outline, then it's, well, let me write it up to my soft. Good. So now, oh, I think we have to stick on. Okay, let me just remove this one. So, so now, let's say I want to discuss on this four items. I want to discuss on these four items. So now, starting with this Microsoft Office packages generally. So let's say Microsoft Office packages. I'll just come somewhere here and paste it. I will remove this. So I will say maybe I will say this include. Um, well, let's just browse something small and paste. So let me just paste it somewhere here. So you see, this is the right up. I'll format it like this. Then let me change it to 22, for instance. Push. Then Times New Roman. I will change it to Times New Roman. Yes. Hold on. I didn't select. Yes, I've changed it to Times New Roman. And I believe I finished explaining it. Good. So you see, this is explanation of Microsoft's what do you call it? Microsoft Office packages. Then let's say I want to explain Microsoft Word again. So for Microsoft Word, I will go and browse it also. Hold on. So you see now I'm done explaining this. I will duplicate this. Then I will paste this and delete this. Please, are we together? Good. So I will explain this also. So I'm done with explaining this. Then I will move to the next one, which is PowerPoint. I will explain it also. Um, yes. So this is how you put it also. You justify it, then you change it to Times New Roman, and then the size is 20. You maintain the same font size. Now the last one is Excel. So I will duplicate also, Control D, then hold. I will adjust the, yes. So I think this is okay. Let me save my work. Now, the next thing I will do is I will come to this one, all these three that I'm not talking about. You see, um, I will color them. I will change their color to black and white. I will fade all those three that I'm not talking about. Good. Then for this one, I will color this ones. Then for this one, I will color this. Then for this one, which is the last one, I will color this. Go to the color. Then I'll click on this. I think it's looking like this. Yes. So now the next thing is um animation. Let's put the animation. You see this one, I will animate it. I will go to animation. I will just I will use this type of animation. Okay, so I use this type of animation. Then for transition is this the what do you call it? The style you want to be moving from one slide to another. Let's say from this slide, I want it to be fading. No, it isn't. It's not from. Okay, so let me just leave this one. So now, for this ones also, for this one also, we are going to use animation, but only for this one. Good. This one I will use animation. Yeah. I hope I'm communicating. I will use animation. Yeah. Yes. And for the last one, I will use animation. Yeah. So this one. So I will go back and maybe I will browse again. Question. Or what is the question? So you see, this is where you can get your question and answer cartoon and thank you cartoon. Let me just change it to Q&A. Q and A. So you see, you can pick any Q&A you want. See, there are a lot of them. You can keep scrolling to see. Aha, so this is our own Q&A, our usual Q&A. So I'll just save the image as Q&A. Then I think it's okay. So I will go and find it in downloads, and then I will just duplicate my slide. I will remove all these ones, and then I will paste it. Then I adjust the height and width like this. So this is my Q&A. I'll put it like this. Okay. So now this is what I have. Let me just simply preview it. Let's see how it goes. So you see, this is the first slide, and you see this one is, you see. So this is what we have in the next slide. And you see, this is the active one, and this is what we're explaining. You see all the other ones faded. Now moving to the next slide, you see this, I'm explaining this, all the other ones just faded, and I maintain this. Then this one also, you see, all the other ones faded and maintain this. Then you see all the other ones faded, then question and answer. So this is just a very simple slide, though it takes time, but it will make your presentation very interesting. So there are a lot of types of slides you can do, depending on the topic you have. So if this the topic is having too much images, maybe like hardware and software or basics of computer, it will have very much images. Some topics might have very too much images, and it might take too much time than this. So that's why I picked this just a very simple topic, but you can go ahead and create a slide on any topic. But something that is very important is that make sure you are using pictures and do not put everything in one place. Just put it one after another, and make sure you animate your slides so that whatever slide you are talking about, it will only be the only, or whatever item you are talking about, it will be the only thing that is visible to the uh, target audience. So this is where we are going to draw the curtain. I don't know if there is any question. Please, you can go ahead and ask your question. Please, is there any question? Someone is saying the network, bear with me, consider submission. This one, maybe he's talking about the assignment. If you are talking about the assignment, the closing date for the assignment is 3:30 p.m. tomorrow. That's the closing date for the assignment. So you still have time. But those that submit, please do not resubmit because the things are becoming too much for us. So please, if there is any question, you can go ahead and ask your question. So I think with the absence of any question, okay. He said when a text is copied online and pastes, you'll see unusual spaces. Yeah, that one is usually let me see if I have any of what he is saying. So this is what he is saying. Let's take for instance this one. So if you have that, um, the best way to do that, you have already it means you have justified. You make your what do you call it? You make your header because usually this one is supposed to be the header. So if the first line is the header, let's say, let me just change this one. Oh, let me just give you an example. Assuming this is the header. So what you will do is just, you just press enter. Once you press enter, the space will just, it will get rid of all the spaces, and you have your specs perfectly okay. And it's usually when you press Control J, that's when you have these unwanted spaces. It's usually when you press Control J, that's when you try to justify image. So is there any other question? So thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful night.